Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Nemanja and I'm part of the Andjelkovic law firm where we specialize in immigration law. Over the past few years, we've had the privilege to help relocate over 350 individuals to Serbia from various parts of the world. Today I am excited to announce the launch of this YouTube channel, which would be used as a platform to share valuable insight and information to help you through this immigration journey. Each type of procedure comes with its own set of requirements. And in the upcoming videos, we will be breaking down these procedures and requirements in order to provide you a clearer picture of what to expect. We'll be looking at cost breakdown, time frame, requirements in regard to the documents, and in general, what to expect when it comes to dealing with the authorities, dealing with the private sector, meaning banks, insurances, and so on. When it comes to cost and time frame, it is important to understand that there are many factors involved, and these factors can vary based on your personal circumstances. While in today's video, we'll be discussing everything in general, for future videos, we plan to go and dive into each and every type of procedure and each and every legal basis there is, so you can get a clear picture of what I have mentioned, that there are several types of procedures and that there are multiple legal bases to choose from. The most important thing is to carefully choose the legal basis before you start the procedure. Legal basis can be property ownership, self-employment, employment, studies, family reunification, and so on. Choosing the right for you may be difficult, but it is important to seek legal help in order to get a personal assessment, and then you can safely choose in which path you should start and follow it till the residence permit or citizenship is in hand. Now, if, let's say, for an example, one chooses to purchase real estate, then the second step would be to determine, can I start the procedure directly with the residence permit, or is there something prerequisite that I need to obtain before I start the procedure? Now, it is easy for most of the Western world, naming North America, EU, UK, Australia, and so on. It is most likely that you will not be needing any visas. Just enter Republic of Serbia, find a suitable real estate, buy it, and then follow the procedure from that point on, which is applying for the residence permit, and that's it. If, for any chance, you're coming from a different part of the world, it is important that you check if there is a bilateral agreement saying otherwise, saying that you have to, for an example, obtain a visa D prior to entering Serbia, or maybe you're allowed to enter Serbia, but you still need a visa D as a prerequisite document to apply for the residence permit. For example, let's use self-employment and try to build our way to the residence permit. First step would be actually determining what kind of business you want to operate. Maybe you're already operating something like that. Maybe it's an entire new thing. Registering the business, it's fairly easy. Once you have everything, it takes up to 5 business days to get it done. After that, you can apply for residence permit if in the meantime you have collected all the other documents that are necessary. One of the documents necessary is the bank balance. You need to have a private personal bank account which will contain some funds in order to show that you have enough funds to support yourself in Serbia, and a business account which is not really necessary for the immigration process directly, but you will need to have it in order to maintain your business, which is your legal basis for the residence permit. Now, let's discuss the personal bank account. This is very important to open at the very beginning before applying for the residence permit, because you need to show that you have funds, and funds will be on this account. Banks are very cautious nowadays because there are multiple crises going on and multiple wars making a lot of people immigrate to Serbia. This is making banks a little bit nervous, so you have to be patient and wait, even if it takes a couple of weeks to get your bank account open in some banks. Other banks will open it within 24-48 hours, depending on the country that you're originating from, the passport that you're holding, or your personal set of circumstances, which can be checked by the bank. For instance, American citizen will have to sign FATCA agreement related documents, which will allow bank to send data back to the IRS in the United States. while other countries will be forced to go through detailed background checks. Buying insurance is fairly easy. All you need to do is just go to a website or just walk into a branch office of the said insurance and just purchase it with your credit card by showing your passport and your address in Serbia, and that should be it. Within 10 minutes you will be done. We're coming to the next item on our list, and that is your physical address. This is the address where you will be staying, your register address for the residence permit. It needs to be a private place, rented long-term or for unspecified amount of time with a cancellation period at least 30 days or 10 days if that's okay with you. Now, it is important to point out that every time you change the address, you need a signed contract, and within 24 hours of moving in, you and the owner would need to go to a local police station and make the actual registration of the place that you're renting. This is only before you obtain the residence permit. After you obtain the residence permit, it is a whole different procedure, not very complicated one, but it requires to be put in a special video, not to burden you with too many information in this first one of the series. Now that we have registered our business, opened our bank account, bought the insurance, signed the lease, registered our address, we're almost ready to apply for the residence permit. The only thing that now takes to be done is signing several forms and signing several statements which are required for the work permit. This segment considers you translating your proof of education, whichever education you have, elementary, high school or higher education. It only needs to be translated by the court translator into Serbian language, and it does not need to be legalized. Follow this diploma is several statements regarding your education and your business, and that's it. This segment is then done. Let's say that we have applied and everything is good. The only thing left for us to do is to monitor our email and online inbox for notifications from the immigration department. Sometimes they may ask for additional information or for additional documents, while very rare. After some month and a half, or lately even 2 months, you will be getting a notification saying that your residence permit is approved and that you should come to the police station to provide fingerprints and that the biometric photo will be taken. After that, you will have some 10 days while the card is done, which you should collect at the said office and at the said time and date. By collecting the residence permit card will conclude the entire process, and the only thing you would have to go to the immigration office again is if you are changing the address or switching legal bases, or if for some reason you want to cancel your residence permit. On behalf of our law firm, thank you for watching our video. Hit a like and subscribe button if you liked it, and stay tuned for the future videos in which we will go in depth explaining every variation of the immigration process in Serbia. Thank you for watching.